Welcome back to Alpacamade.
Where are we? Well, we're actually in front of the real window for a change instead of the fake one. And the reason why is it's finally cooled off here. It's nice to sit in front of this window, and we haven't done this in a long time. We're usually in front of the fake window, which is the real window, but in still format. Anyway, I thought it might be good since we have gotten several batches of soap under our belts. It would be good to figure out exactly what did we learn, what do we know. So the first thing I want to talk about is some important extras that you need. You really can't do without. And the first one is rubbing alcohol. You don't have to use 91% considering it's very scarce, but some kind of rubbing alcohol, and you need this to clean your tools. I've had to use it to clean my glasses because the steam will take little oil particle droplets or whatever and put it and deposit it on my glasses, and pretty soon I can't see. So rubbing alcohol will clean your crock pot. It will clean your stainless steel if you have a stainless steel heating unit. Anytime you find you can't get the thin film off of your utensils, that'll do it. Next thing you need is a metric ton truck of any kind of degreaser. None of these companies are paying me, obviously, so I used to be able to make a bottle this size, which is like a 21 or 24 ounce bottle. I used to make that be able to last forever because I don't, I don't overuse it. I don't put, a quarter of a bottle in my dishwater. I was really good at making this stuff last. Well, not so much now. If you're gonna wash your utensils and so forth, after you're done soaping, you need a good degreaser, and this is, by far the one that's head and shoulders above everyone else on the consumer market. However, I would say don't go with these, souped up, just buy the regular stuff. And as a side note, if you're a soaper and you don't have the cleanest drains in the county, despite the fact that you have all that animal fat, if you're using tallow or lard and vegetable fat going down your drains, you also have lye solution going down your drains. If you don't have the cleanest drains in the county, you're doing it wrong. You always want to use hot water, as hot as you can stand it, and make sure that your drains run clear. And then finally, you need some kind of apple cider vinegar, or not apple cider vinegar, but some kind of vinegar in a spray bottle. Whoops. Because if you should splash raw soap batter or lye solution on yourself, you need to spray it down generously with vinegar right away so that you don't do serious damage to yourself. And the reason I say this is because if you remember, even though this is a caustic substance, remember everything on the high end of the pH system, so pH 11, 12, whatever, beyond is very alkaline, and anything that's very alkaline will burn you, just as on the lower side, anything that's very acid will burn you. So get yourself some vinegar. Go to the dollar store. Honestly, go to the dollar store. Buy a gallon of just plain white vinegar. It'll be fine. Don't waste your good organic stuff on this. And then lastly, I wanted to show you this, our latest adventure in soap making. This is what it looks like, and maybe it would be better if I put my hand, maybe not. This is what it looks like. You can see that it did not cohere or coalesce or whatever very well. but it's still a gorgeous soap from a pastel or a tint, perspective. But it's also very crumbly, and it's going to take forever to dry now because it's pretty moist. I think it would have made a good shaving soap, but I don't think I'm going to melt it down a third time, since it's not something really that I want to spend that much time on. I will revisit French milling again with my own soap that I've made from scratch sometime in the future. But I think today, since we're going to do a little review and talk about what we've learned, I think that after today, we're going to take a break from soaping for, I don't know, episode or 2 or 3. Let's get the stuff out of the way so you can actually see, everything. And let's move you a little bit. So I thought we would take a break just for a little while and talk about some other things. That's my view in the morning. It's gorgeous.
Back to the subject at hand. So we've learned that lard soap takes a while to emulsify. It's very liquidy, and it is really pours well if you catch it right at the point where it's still liquidy. It'll make a good design soap. But the lard controversy is that there are people out there who don't like to eat things with faces or, fur or what have you. That's fine. It's your choice. But if you're a soaper on a budget, I have to say either lard or potentially tallow are the way to go. They're hard oils, or they're hard fats, and they cut down on the expense of your oils and fats. Both sugar and sodium lactate will harden your bar overall, and sodium lactate can also loosen your soap batter in hot processing if you put it in at the end, as also will yogurt. That's all I have for you today. This is the first 4th of July that I have lived here, where there will not be fireworks over the lake as far as I know. It was canceled due to viral conditions. So to my British friends, I feel a little disloyal, but I hope you have a great week anyway. And to my American friends, happy 4th of July. Take care. See you soon.